Congratulations. Thought the first 3 episodes were great. I cannot wait to see more. Jumping in, and I'm about to get geeky and stuff like that, or ask some specific shit.
Yeah.
Were you told that you couldn't use like Fantastic Four, X-Men characters that had not been in the MCU? Were they like off limits?
It's a great question. Yeah, we had very few parameters when we were ideating the show, but that was certainly one of them. We wanted to make sure that the characters were firmly rooted in the MCU, and that had nothing to do with rights, and had nothing to do with the future stories we wanted to tell, and it had everything to do with what if is, which is a spin on an established storyline. So we looked primarily at the Infinity Saga.
So basically, the second Kevin and the MCU make Deadpool, the What If episode will be the following year.
Well, yeah. Once it's there, we get to make it. We get it.
The episodes are about 30 minutes long. Was that the parameter that like everyone came up with? Did you guys discuss the possibility of doing one that's a lot longer, or even like a what if feature film for Disney Plus?
We didn't think about format. That's one of the best things about streaming, actually, is because it exists on this service that's international. The old parameters of particular lengths of time and particular breaks in the story go out the window. So it's actually very liberating, but also very scary, because now there's less rules. So we targeted, a half an hour for each episode. Some of them come in a little longer, some of them come in a little shorter. And really, it was all about producible time. We wanted to tell as many stories as we could, and we had a certain budget, we had to work with. So it felt like that 10 episode, now 9 episode run was the right quantity.
Wait, so I thought it was 10 episodes. Is it now 9?
Yeah, we had to push an episode into season 2. It was just honestly like everything else. That was a COVID impact. There was an episode that just wouldn't hit the completion date. So but luckily we do get to see it in the second season of the show.
So you're basically saying that season 2 will be 11 episodes instead of 10.
Season 2 will also be 9.
Okay, so it's 18 in total. Got it.
Yes.
So I'm curious, obviously you guys got like 85% of the Marvel actors to do their voices. Was the holdup with Tom Holland a result of his Sony contract? Did you try to get him?
I'm not privy to all the ins and outs of the relationship with Sony, but I think it may have had something to do with it. Yeah.
I'm curious, and I think a lot of fans are going to want to know, did you guys try to get Chris Evans and Scarlett and Dave Bautista, or was it one of these things where, because it's interesting that just a few people that are not a part of it?
We did try to get everybody. We expected, I expected maybe I thought that 50% would have been a win if we had gotten, just half the people we asked to come back. The fact that we got as many people as we did to reprise their voices is really incredible. And goes beyond my wildest dreams. I can't speak to why certain people didn't come back. A lot of it was just schedule conflicts and people being busy on various projects. But we also didn't push, we wanted people to come in and do it, enthusiastically on their own terms.
I completely get it. Do you envision What If, assuming that everyone loves it and it's successful, do you envision it as a yearly series? Like, do you think season 2 is next year, or is it going to be like an every other year type situation?
Well, as you know, with animation, it takes a long time to produce. We are fortunate enough to get the green light on the second season early enough to have a chance to release it next year. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I don't want to predict the future in this new world we live in, but our intention is to make it annual.
One of the things I actually think that is a side benefit of this series, which probably you didn't even think about when making it, is the fact that, look, Disney likes selling merchandise, Marvel likes selling merchandise. You can only make so many Thor figures, but all of a sudden now, What If opens the door on all these alt versions of all these characters. So is there sort of like someone in merchandise realized, oh my God, this could be amazing?
Yeah, I mean, certainly, it was not on our mind when we first conceived it. Although, very quickly we realized that it would be really cool. It's hard not to like geek out about what the hot toy might be. When you're like coming up with this stuff. And I do remember distinctly, like, when I was doing the rounds and pitching the show to the CP folks for the first time, they were like over the moon excited.
Yeah, no, completely, by the way, because I will totally get some of these and put them behind me.
Oh man, what an honor.
Hey, listen, I got to wrap. I'm just going to say congrats, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of the episodes.
Thank you so much, Steven. I really appreciate it.